This is a different angle. If this is your first time watching, then I'm glad you're here. If you're a return viewer, then I'm really glad you came back. And if you're one of my YouTube subscribers or TikTok followers, my sincere thanks. It's your likes and your clicks that have helped my channel grow, and that will help it grow in the future. So that means now's when I'm supposed to remind you to click on that thumbs up like button and the subscribe button, the follow button. They're your contribution to this channel. They affect the algorithm, so it gets recommended to other people who might like it. And they're going to keep people watching for a while to come. I never ever ask for your cash, but I do ask for your clicks. So if you could hit those buttons, that's a really big help. This is going to be a general overview for the week of February 12th to the 18th. And as such, it might not fit for everyone. Take what works, take what seems to make sense, take what seems applicable, and drop the rest. If it fits, it fits, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, and you'll know the difference. So let's do one more shuffle and cut the cards and see what's going on for the upcoming week. Okay, let's get everybody arranged. Make sure we're all in view. And see what's going on. With the Four of Cups and the Empress, for some of us this week could be about getting so caught up, so wrapped up in what we're looking for that we don't see it when we find it. If you look at the guy under the tree, it's almost as if he's sitting there saying, I'm meditating, look at me meditating, I'm meditating. And he's so focused on that when the idea, when the chance, when the whatever presents itself, he doesn't even see it. Part of the approach for whatever it is you're doing needs to be putting yourself in the situation, in the mindset, in the frame of mind where you are receptive to creativity, the exuberance, the joy that surrounds you, and not getting caught up in the anticipation, in the getting of the joy, getting of the satisfaction, the creativity. The thing for which you hope, for which you search, is not a thing which you can force. It's a thing which you allow. Now, through the course of the week, this new perspective, this change in direction, seeming change in direction, could feel very right. Suddenly, it's as if you suddenly, oh, yes, of course, right, I've got that now. We got it. We're good. But that doesn't mean that everybody's going to go along with this new sense that you have. And with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, you may need to walk away from what is not supporting you. If you're engaged in some practice to bring you greater creativity, greater joy, greater happiness, and you come to realize that you're stuck in the practice and not the reason why you started it, then you may need to leave that behind. It's no longer working for you. There's going to be people who disagree. There's going to be people who tell you you're making a mistake, and you may not know exactly where you're going, but you just kind of have the feeling that, okay, I've gotten everything I can from this, or this practice can get me so far, but I can see now that it's not going to get me all the way. And so if you need to step away from it, then be prepared to do that. That decision can sometimes be a lonely road, but it's also the path of the pilgrim. So pay attention to any practices in which you engage to make sure you're not caught in the practice itself instead of what you started the practice to achieve. It's not about the practice, it's about everything else. You have to look upon the practice as a vehicle to get you where you want to go. What we need to keep in mind with the Knight of Pentacles is that this is not an overnight process. It's a process. It's not a revelation. It's not a gift from above. It's a process. And there may be practices that are part of your process for a long time or a short time, but as you need more along the way, you will find those things that nurture and encourage you along the way. And you'll set aside those things which no longer help you on this journey. If this is helpful, remember to like, follow, and subscribe. I post new draws each day to help you with your day, and my weekly draws are posted on Saturdays. So join me here again tomorrow and each Saturday when I take a look from a different angle. Make this week a good week.